I just got this Pirates Special Edition Plunder Pack in from Hills Wholesale Gaming, and so I'm finally branching out into some other sets in this game, since previously I've only really been interested in Pirates of the Caribbean. But I was very intrigued by this package here since I don't know a whole lot about it or when it came to be. And it includes a 10-mast ship, which is in the junk style, and there's not really a cheaper way to get a 10-mast junk, so I figured I should get this one here and see what's inside. So it says, assemble your fleet, sail the high seas, and search for the plunder. It contains a combination of 10 ships and or sea creatures, one glow-in-the-dark 10-mast special edition ship, an exclusive map, 8 crew or treasure cards, 4 island terrain cards, and complete game rules and dice. So I believe I saw that this includes Ocean's Edge mega packs, and I guess they were just trying to clear out stock of those, since those were kind of towards the end of the game's life, and I imagine they didn't sell well, or as well as they'd hoped, and so seems like they just put out the 10 masts to kind of get those to sell. So let's just open it up. These are never like factory sealed. It's just a closed box. This is more of like a repack by, I guess it's not by the distributor, but it's by WizKids themselves. So it is official, but it's a strange packaging. So this right here is the map, which is it's like a tablecloth type thing, or a sea chart looking Pirates of the Cursed Seas logo on there. And then we have 2 Ocean's Edge mega packs. So these include 4 ships plus a like a bonus ship. So this is 10 ships right here between the 2 of them, and then here is our 10 master, and this is the Delusion. I believe it says on here, yeah, glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, this was released in 2007 according to the bottom there. Awesome. So we'll move this out of the way. Here are our packs. Let's start with opening the playmat here, just because I'm curious to see what it looks like. I don't know that I've seen this before. Feels a little cheap, pretty thin, but I mean, I guess that's what I would expect. And yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to fit this into frame. It looks like it's just a sea chart. Yeah, there's a compass on there, so there's like a playing field for the game, which is cool. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. So it protects your cards from, scraping across the table if you're playing somewhere. Let's take a closer look at the Delusion here. Don't know if there's a safe way to open this. I'm very nervous about building this because junks in general are hard to build, and one with 10 masts that's got so many elements is a little daunting. So the Delusion has 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3 masts there. The middle 5 are long. Then it's got 7 cargo space, L movement, which is kind of slow, but what I would expect for a 10-mast ship. It's got Fitzgerald there. His ability is hoarding gold, which I don't know what that does. I'm sure it's on the rules in here. Eternal, that means that when all the masts are gone, it just goes back to the home island and can start rebuilding. Ghost ship means that it can be immune to boarding parties and go through islands and such. Filching Gold, Junk, Unholy Light. Not sure about Filching Gold or Unholy Light. I know that Junk it can shoot through its own masts without damaging them, or it has the ability to shoot through its own masts. So that's pretty cool. It does look really interesting here. The texture is definitely like pretty coarse, which makes sense for a glow-in-the-dark ship. It would probably have to be. There are the 3 cards for it. Man, I'm very excited to build this. That looks awesome. So I'll build that off camera, and then once we're showing everything, we'll display it here. Let's see what this little card inside says. Delusion, captained by Fitzgerald, who is stabbed in the back by Blackheart for a gold medallion and left to die. Crewed by pirates killed for their treasure by their own former crewmen. The delusion haunts the seas, searching for the gold that was stolen from her in life. A glowing mirage on even the most moonless waves. The delusion tracks greedy sailors into believing that piles of glowing gold await just over the horizon, but this delusion means only that their lives and treasure become the eternal property of the damned. That's pretty intense. And I forgot to say it is 35 points, so that's a hefty boat. Definitely want to use this in like 60 to 80 point games. Wouldn't imagine you could do much with a 40 point game. So it's got their abilities. Oh, it's got the keywords. There we go. So you can read that. I'll read that later. And then it's got the assembly instructions as well. Very cool. Nice. All right, so let's open our mega packs now. I have opened one mega pack of Ocean's Edge previously, like 6 years ago or something, just because it was cheap. But I'm curious to see what these have inside. Man, yeah, I didn't film it last time I opened it. It looks like this is stuck. Ooh, it looks like a sea dragon in there. Oh my gosh. That was definitely crimped on the packaging there. Oh my gosh. Ooh. A rare one. Yeah, this is interesting because with opening Pirates of the Caribbean, I get so used to seeing like a single color of rarity for every single pack I open, but that is not the case with these other sets. So in here we have Shalbala, which is a sea dragon. I do not have any sea dragons, so that's cool. And my first one of these I opened up, it had, what was it? It was a crab, like one of the sea monster crabs. So that's cool. So let's see what our packs in here are. Proud Tortoise. This is a turtle ship. Not really familiar with those, but I'll try and build it. Then we've got Crimson Angel. Then for our treasure we have a shipwright. Ooh, an iceberg. I didn't know icebergs were in this set. I don't really know much else about this this game apart from Pirates of the Caribbean, so I guess I'll be learning along here. Sir Meyer Hampstead. And then our common ship is the Lady Newport. Nice. Alright, let's see our second set of stuff here. So the USS Aaron Burr, I think I actually did pull this in my first opening of one of these mega packs. And then, is that just a single card? Guess it is. Firepot Specialist. Another iceberg. Whoa, 7. 7 gold. I don't think I have any of those. Protection from Davy Jones. Is that just a common, or what is that? Oh, that's a rare. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. Then we've got a musketeer and a cannoneer. And then here we have the USS Sea Tiger. So this is a junk ship. Nice. I like those. I've heard that this is a pretty good set just for the variety in it, so figured if I was gonna open some other ones, this is not a bad place to start. This one we have the Angelica, so another sea dragon that I do not have. Very cool. Oh, and I forgot we have this advertisement in the other one. Advertising the Zeus, another 10 master. And the Sony Online game. Here's our checklist and our rules sheet and our dice as well. That was also in the other one. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of the contents. We've got a Firepot Specialist. This is Triton's Bane. Is it a single? Yeah, single card. Uncommon. Then we've got the HMS Concord. Common 3 master. Then we've got our Helmsman. Generic. Fogbank and Cannoneer with a... Oh, with Jun Song. Nice. And then our last one for our plunder pack. This is a pretty substantial, I mean, you get a lot of stuff, I feel like, in here. That's cool. What is this here? This is Neptune's Horde. 3-mast schooner. Or, sorry, 4-mast schooner, 3 cards. So that's that. Then our gold is just a generic captain. Our island is a fog bank and La Reconquistador. It's our Spanish ship. Common. Cool, so I'll build these and we'll come back and look at them. So here is everything that came in my plunder pack, and I gotta say, this is a really good offering here. We've got a huge variety of ships and creatures. Of course, we've got our amazing 10-mast back here. That was so stressful to build, but I got it together without breaking anything, and it does actually glow in the dark, which is amazing. I got 2 sea dragons here, which I didn't have any of those before, so those are a cool new ship type or creature type to see. We've got some schooners, some just standard 3 masts and 2 masts over there, junk ship, turtle ship, which is new to me as well, and then 2 of these smaller schooners, as well as a bunch of crew and treasure over here. So yeah, it definitely seems like this thing is worth it. That was fun to open. Cool to see all these new ships, and thanks for watching.